Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Salvador Perez looks to notch a hit in his 30th consecutive game. Next. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
In now, Billy Hamilton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hamilton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention. Some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of his hit streak, and it's continued.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, George Brett. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Now a long throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third. So runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Zobrist at third. Brett at second with one away. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's a .333 hitter.
Hosmer.
First offering on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs already home here. Ball one. Hosmer, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He'll get it into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Runners on first with 1 down. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 20.
Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. 23 pitches already here in the first inning.
Nope.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Royals. Scott Griggs gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Dan, Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Now batting, Leury Garcia. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sandberg will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal GRICHUK. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Stepping in, ADALBERTO Mondesi, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He flied out leading off the ball game. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Another 0-2 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on dig. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a gold glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The right fielder, RANDAL.
At the plate, RANDAL GRICHUK. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The shortstop,
Settling in now, number 13. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is GOODWIN. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Pitch is popped up. Perez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Standing in now, George Brett. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on this Royals ball club. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A bouncer to the left side. Up at the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And this will go down into inning 5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. First pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul. 2 out, nobody on. In the air now out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 5, the Blue Jays 2.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Here comes the first
Number
pitch.
9.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Hero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In there, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The left fielder, number 33, Leori Garcia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leori Garcia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Jansen stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The second for 1 on to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
24. Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo shot for Junior. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
With Merrifield next to hit. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right side. Runner at first here, one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner at second here with one man out. And he chased it in the dirt. Jansen finds it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line drive to center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Now batting, the designated
coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Mondesi scoops it up, and they get the force over there for the first out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. And a little surprising, perhaps, that he wouldn't try for 2 there, but instead he is able to at least cut down the lead runner at third. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Rizzo on second. Drury is over at first with 1 away. Bullet back up the middle. Griffey Jr. is there. 2 gone. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay,
thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia on the move. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. David Phelps enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 6, the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Line drive to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail here at 6-2. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ken Griffey Jr. is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, WHIT MERRIFIELD.
Now at the plate, WHIT MERRIFIELD. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher
Now
right
batting.
there. A 3-2 offering that was
ADALBERTO.
right on the corner, but he couldn't
MONDESI.
get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, ADALBERTO MONDESI. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Billy Hamilton.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's the first out.
Now batting.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put him play against him.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Takes this the other way to right. Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Tim Mesa will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. Gurriel backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, George Brett. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Meza, 28 years old. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brett, the runner at second with 1 away. Line towards center field. Back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. The relay throw, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Grinding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They lead it 6-2. Number 13 will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him
going. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Merrifield is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, Danny Jansen. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Well, this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail here. It's 6-2. David Watanabe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, David.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one and will do it again. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Goodwin gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So stepping in, Whit Merrifield. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it to Sandberg at second. With no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, ADALBERTO MONDESI as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. KC leads this one 7-2. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes.
Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 7-3 game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Brandon Drury will bat next. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Daniel Kalum answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Danny.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder,
stepping in for the Jays, Randal GRICHUK. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Popped him up. Brett has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Royals 7, the Jays 4. Brian Tepera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Leading off for Kansas City, The designated hitter.
From the stretch.
Hamilton.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Now here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that's second baseman Ben Zobrist.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Just hung in there on that one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia waits on it, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Royals' 9th. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They're stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jake Diekman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
For Kansas City, number 40, Jake.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hard liner toward short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Zero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. In now, Leury Garcia. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In there, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Royals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Royals hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Scott Griggs gets the win on the mound, his first of the